start by providing skills needed for a first job, and it is necessary for us to cover a minimum of 40 points before progressing to the second set of job skills. I included sword mastery in my skill set because I occasionally consider switching from a spear to a sword as my weapon of choice. By switching to a weapon with a different elemental property, such as a sword, I can save money on purchasing an element converter. This is because my spear already has a holy property. This advantage becomes particularly valuable when facing challenges in the JUNQKOSUMMERGIFT dungeon, especially as a damage dealer, where using the wrong element could otherwise pose a significant disadvantage. However, since I specialize as a pure tanker, the difference in damage output doesn't have a significant impact. Instead, our focus lies in playing as a supportive or devotion-oriented role. In this dungeon, our pet becomes the primary contributor to dealing damage. Once we have completed the allocation of the 40 required skills, we can move forward to the second set of job skills. In this video, we will focus on the devotion type, which is considered a support build for our Paladin. Being a devotion type, it is crucial to prioritize high HP, so we must acquire skills that enhance our HP. The Faith skill plays a vital role, while the Heal skill serves as the primary means of recovery. We now offer Smite at level 5, as it is a prerequisite for accessing the Fortitude skill in the Transcendent Job skill tree. Additionally, Smite will serve as our primary damage dealing skill. Moving on to the next prerequisite skill, we need to attain Protection at level 3. Next, we acquire the Providence skill, which buffs both ourselves and our teammates, providing increased resistance against undead and holy damage. Moreover, it serves as a prerequisite for obtaining the Auto Guard skill. Now, with sufficient skills allocated in the second job, we can distribute some skill points to Fortitude in the Transcendent Job skills. Finally, we can unlock the Devotion skill, which is the key skill for the support build. Furthermore, the Battle Chant skill will serve as our buff skill, granting both our character and the team various random buffs, including damage boosts, resistance enhancements, stat increases, and more. Returning to our Provoke skill, it will play a significant role in diverting monsters' attention away from our team by increasing their aggression towards us. By maximizing our Protection skill, we can further amplify this hatred and draw even more aggression. Next, we have the Shield Reflect skill at its maximum level, which synergizes effectively with the Protection skill. That concludes the selection of our support build skills. Now, let's discuss the arrangement of these skills to ensure convenient usability. We prioritize placing Heal as our #1 skill, guaranteeing easy access for immediate healing. The buff skill, Battle Chant, finds its place in the second-to-last slot, while combining Auto Guard and Reflect into a single slot saves space and allows for dual usage. Next, we position the damage-dealing skill, Smite, right next to the Heal skill for quick activation when needed. Finally, we allocate the Devotion skill to the third slot, recognizing that these 3 slots are the most easily accessible keys. It is crucial to have these 3 essential skills assigned to these slots for smooth and efficient gameplay. When it comes to auto skills, we will focus solely on Auto Guard and Reflect Shield. This approach ensures that there is no interference while we are supporting our teammates. We will exclude Providence from the auto skill set because, in certain cases, it may unintentionally run toward teams that haven't yet experienced the benefits of the Providence effect. Instead, in the secondary set of skills, we assign Providence to the last slot and Provoke to the 4th slot. These skills are particularly effective in supporting our teammates. As for the primary set of skills, we replace Provoke with Endure in the 4th slot. This configuration works best in arenas or player versus player battles, as Endure provides magic resistance and prevents knockback effects. Let's observe the support Paladin build in action. Devotion is a skill that targets only one teammate, and it is crucial to choose the right teammate to use it on. In this case, using Devotion on our priest prevents them from succumbing to lethal damage. However, in return, we will absorb that damage ourselves. Our heal skill becomes the most vital aspect in this situation, as it allows us to provide immediate healing support. It is highly possible that we may end up sacrificing our own life to save our priest. However, this sacrifice is crucial because if the priest were to die, it would have dire consequences for the team. Fortunately, the priest has the ability to resurrect us, allowing us to get back into the game. A dead priest can rapidly escalate the situation, making it highly likely that we would lose the battle since the priest's skills are vital for the team's survival. In certain situations, a support paladin can effectively fulfill the role of both a support and a tank. Although this can present additional challenges, it is still a viable approach. Devotion plays a crucial role in preventing the death of a team member, but the primary focus shifts towards tanking. The Paladin's skills and stats offer higher resistance compared to the rest of the team, significantly reducing the chances of anyone in our team receiving lethal damage. This enhanced durability enhances the overall survivability of the entire team. Being on the front line as a support paladin is indeed essential, and the Provoke skill plays a vital role in compensating for that. By using Provoke, we can effectively draw the attention of enemies and become their main target. This allows us to divert their focus away from our more vulnerable teammates, ensuring their safety and enabling them to perform their roles effectively. Being the primary target also allows us to utilize our defensive skills and high resistance to absorb damage, further bolstering our team's overall survivability. In addition, having a few tricks up our sleeves will ensure a smooth dungeon run, leading to a faster and more successful instance. These tricks can include strategic maneuvers, clever tactics, and effective coordination with our team. By employing these techniques, we can navigate challenges more smoothly, optimize our performance, and increase the likelihood of a successful outcome. The Devotion skill has its limitations in terms of how much damage it can redirect towards the Paladin, leaving teammates vulnerable and potentially resulting in their demise. However, it is important to keep in mind that we must also prioritize assisting ourselves to ensure we can effectively provide support to our teammates. By maintaining our own survivability and capabilities, we can better contribute to the success of the team as a whole. Striking a balance between supporting others and self-preservation is key to achieving overall success. Due to limited skill points, we make the sacrifice of foregoing our mount skill to maximize the availability of supporting skills. However, in terms of movement, we can make use of our special mount as an alternative to compensate for the absence of the mount skill. This allows us to maintain mobility and maneuverability while still prioritizing the acquisition of essential support abilities. Devotion can be incredibly valuable, especially for low-level players who are part of the team. Without the protection of Devotion, these players might perish and miss out on the opportunity to experience intense battles in certain events. Being shielded by Devotion offers a memorable and impactful experience, allowing low-level players to fully participate and enjoy the thrilling challenges alongside their more experienced teammates. Playing a supporting role isn't always the best option, especially when there are no remaining skill points for damage-dealing skills. In such cases, it becomes necessary to explore alternative builds. Fortunately, there are preset options available that allow us to create a new set of skills for a different build. With 3 different presets to choose from, we have the flexibility to adapt our playstyle and optimize our abilities based on the specific needs of the situation. Don't forget to explore the other available presets as well, as they provide valuable guidance for selecting the appropriate equipment and items that align with the chosen preset build. When it comes to cogwheel recommendations for a supporting build, there are several skills worth aiming for. In the basic skill category, Potion Boost is highly recommended. As a support role requires substantial health recovery, this skill significantly enhances our healing capabilities. The second skill to prioritize is Muscle Block, which reduces incoming damage when we're struck. Given the increased aggro we generate as a support, we are more likely to be targeted by mobs, making this skill invaluable for damage mitigation. Next, Crisis Resistance comes into play, activating when our health is at a lower amount, providing additional resilience. Lastly, Healing Done is a must-have skill, particularly when it serves as our primary skill, greatly augmenting our healing effectiveness. So those are the 4 skills I highly recommend aiming for in the basic skill category. As for the last 2 skills, since we can only have a total of 6 different skills and cannot have more than 1 skill with the same effect, we obtain them from the advanced skill category. The first skill I recommend is Physique Boost, which grants a significant increase in maximum HP, bolstering our survivability. Lastly, I strongly advise acquiring Battle Rage, as it reduces the cooldown of Provoke. Provoke is one of the essential skills for a Paladin, allowing us to draw the attention of enemies and safeguard our team from being targeted.